Hold on.
The state of Maryland has a medical marijuana law named by Darrell Putman, which is a compassionate use law, implemented by Robert Ehrlich in 2004. It protects seriously ill patients from being sentenced to prison for possessing marijuana if they can prove medically necessary for them to use it. The law does not protect medically ill patients from arrest or safe access. So there are no means of accessing marijuana in Maryland. If medically necessary, they can have possession, and there is a $100 fine in place. It is too early to see any benefits of adding to this state legislation, but the United States Constitution, there is a supremacy clause stating, in case of conflict, federal law precedes state law. USDA Special Agent Robert Myers stated that according to federal law, there is no such thing as medical marijuana. U.S. Congress has classified marijuana as a Schedule I substance, and it has a high potency for abuse. Here are 3 very clear reasons to write your state and or federal legislature. Addictive behaviors associated with marijuana, the impairment in operating a motor vehicle, and inconclusive research in the United States on the benefits of medical marijuana and the problems that it can create. Addictive behaviors associated with medical marijuana usage. A user spends a great deal of time using this drug, and when you cease usage, it is like recovering from a hangover. Reduces their social and occupational and recreational activities as they are disposed to the drug. It is not good for a person with persistent and recurring physical or psychological problems to use the drug, as it may worsen the issue. Medical marijuana, being a Schedule I substance, is impairing just as other drugs listed under this schedule. Stephen J. Hensman, Ph.D. research psychologist at the National Institute of Drug Abuse, stated, "Driving and marijuana do not mix." That's the bottom line. Marijuana drivers experience impaired balance and coordination just as if they were drinking. The NIAID conducted a study of marijuana usage in 1972. The people had chronic illness, but there are only 7 people still alive in the survey to date. Yet they have not published any findings for medical marijuana for or against. Other doctors have spoken in the study done by the Institute of Medicine in 1999. Here are a few effects that are not beneficial. Chronic smoking of marijuana has been associated with increased risk of cancer, lung damage, bacterial pneumonia, and poor pregnancy outcomes. This information can be found in the paper supporting research in the therapeutic role of marijuana, written by the American College of Physicians on February 15, 2008. The Institute of Medicine in March 1999 stated, "Numerous studies suggest marijuana smoking is an important risk factor for development of respiratory disease." And it is also spoke of marijuana smoking leading to acute and chronic bronchitis and extensive microscopic abnormalities in the cell lining of the airways that could be pre-malignant. Most states are trying to get medical marijuana legalized with negative impact on chronically ill patients, the social and psychological problems that it also creates. I do not see any health benefits to chronically ill patients that cannot be fixed with prescription drugs to add comfort. I do see this impairing a lot more people on our already crowded freeways, and a lot of room for abuse of this medical marijuana system. I believe the risks outweigh the benefits, and we should work together by sitting down and writing our state legislature so that Maryland does not become the next state to accept this law. I'm actually skipping a page.